What's going on, guys? Let's recap the Amanda Nunes and Julianna Pena fight last week. Not last week, yesterday. But the fights yesterday, I picked Pena to win that fight. I fucking picked her. You guys go back and watch my prediction video. Scroll down, a couple pages down, but go back and watch my prediction video. I predicted Pena would win that fight. I should have put some money on it though, but I'm not the richest guy in the world, so I don't really have the money to put it on there because I need it for food, blah blah blah. But I'm not rich. If I had like 100 euros lying around, I would have bought it and put it in, but I don't have 100 euros lying around. I don't have it. But if this YouTube channel grows a little bit, we'll put some of this YouTube money in there. But I don't know, like betting on fights is really not always the smartest, because I would have won money with Pena, but I would have lost money with Dustin Poirier and Oliveira because I picked Dustin. But I picked Dustin, but I also knew that Oliveira also has a very good chance to win. Like I said, it was 60-40 Dustin, and it kind of was 60-40 Dustin at the beginning. He won the first round. Second round, he got taken down from the omoplata position. Dustin had to roll to try and get out of that position. He grabbed his glove too, but I don't think Pena deserves an immediate rematch. I know a lot of people are saying right now everyone is saying, oh, she deserves an immediate. For what? Why? Why does she deserve an immediate rematch? She got destroyed. The fight wasn't even close. The first round, she won the first round. No doubt. She won the first round, but she gassed out. She was blowing smoke out of her ass after the second round. After the start of the second round, tired, breathing through your mouth, super tired. And I could tell it. I was watching it with some buddies in the fight, and they were like, they thought Amanda was gonna win. They picked Nunes. I was the only guy that picked Pena. I was literally the only guy that picked Pena. I was the only guy. Like, nobody picked him. Okay, tell me what media outlet picked Pena. Who? Who picked Pena? Who other than me picked Pena? Tell me. No one. Actually, Chael Sonnen picked him, but he wasn't really that convinced. I broke it down. I said that the first round, Pena would have some issues because Nunes is the most dangerous in the first round because she has power, comes forward, and she did knock Pena down a couple times in the first round. I was worried. I was like, and then the second round starts, and then the grappling exchanges start, and then Pena just starts and then gets back up, goes to the single leg. Like, I knew her wrestling was better than Nunes' wrestling. I knew it. And I knew there was a problem with Nunes' gas tank at 135 pounds because she's primarily a 145er. She used to be a bantamweight through and through, but she moved up to 145, gained that extra weight, kind of solidified herself at 145. Look, man, I'm speaking so much stuff, and this is all accurate, and it all plays out, and everything is like, everything. Look, I dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. I knew that shit was going to be a submission. I fucking called it. I called it right down the middle. I said, as the fight goes long, it's going to be 60-40 in Julianna Pena's favor. I thought the fight was going to be, at the beginning, it would be an Amanda Nunes 60-40 at the first round. And I was absolutely right because Nunes won the first round. Second round, Pena, what happened? Second round, Pena was winning. Coming forward, landing jabs, going through the fire, standing in the pocket and just throwing jabs and landing every jab, landing right hooks, landing left hooks. She hurt Amanda Nunes, and then she took her down and submitted her. Nunes was tired, gassing out of her ass, but I've said that multiple times. But do I think she deserves it? Now let's see. Where does Pena go from here, and where does Nunes go from here? I don't know. It's pretty difficult for her. I think she needs to go back and fight at 145 pounds. Nunes, I'm talking about. Forget about 135 pounds. You're not getting your title back against Pena. Even in a rematch, she's not beating Pena at 135 pounds. It's not going to happen. Her confidence is gone. I guarantee you guys, if there's a rematch with Pena and Nunes at 135, I'm picking Pena. I'm picking Pena. At 135, I'm picking Pena. At 145, though, I'm picking Nunes. Hands down. At 145 pounds, Nunes wins that fight. Going away. Not easily, but she wins that fight. I just don't see how... I just don't see it. How the fuck how the fuck is she gonna win that fight? What is she gonna do to win that fight? I don't see it. Do you guys see it? What do you guys think? Like, nobody picked Pena. Everybody counted her out. And it makes it a lot sweeter. You guys should have listened to my prediction video when I made a video about the Pena fight. You guys should have picked Pena and betted on Pena. It's not even hindsight. I picked her. I'm not even talking from a position of hindsight. I knew this shit was going to happen. I picked her. I said she was going to win the fight. Clearly. I knew it. I knew she was going to win the fight. Oh my God. It's just so much sweeter when you predict it and it actually happens. But okay, that's enough gloating for now. Let's see where does she go from here. Now, I think a good fight would be a Jermaine Durandamy fight for Pena to defend her title. But I think Jermaine Durandamy should fight Irene Aldana for the #1 contender spot. Or, I think if Pena wants Durandamy, who am I to say no? Give her the Durandamy fight. Give her the Jermaine Durandamy fight. That's the fight she wants. Give it to her. If that's the fight Pena wants, give her the Jermaine Durandamy fight. But Amanda Nunes rematch at 135 pounds for the bantamweight title doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, she deserves an immediate why? You tapped without any hooks in. You quit, and you think you deserve a rematch? No, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here." At 145, but there's nobody at 145 pounds. The featherweight division is barren. There's no one there. Who's she gonna fight at 145? Felicia Spencer retired. Felicia Spencer retired. Norma Dumont, she's boring as fuck. There's nothing there. Norma Dumont, nothing there. Aspinlad, are you gonna fight Aspinlad at 145? No, that doesn't work. Who the fuck is Amanda Nunes gonna fight at featherweight? Because there's no one there. The whole division is barren. There's no one there at 145 pounds. Who is she gonna fight? You guys tell me. Because at 145, there's no one. Felicia Spencer just retired, so who are you gonna fight? Norma Dumont? You're gonna fight Norma Dumont? No one wants to see that fight, and nobody cares about that fight. No one's clamoring to see that fight. There's no fans that want to see that fight. That fight it doesn't make any sense. What the fuck are we gonna see that fight for? I don't want to see it. I know you guys are gonna call me a hater in the comment section, but I don't want to see it. For what? Norma Dumont? No. So, really, Amanda's fucked. It's over. Her legacy's tarnished and it's a wrap. It's a wrap for Amanda. It's a wrap. Because, think about it like this. She's a great... Is she though? No, that's not right to say. She's definitely one of the best. Because styles make fights. A lot of... Yeah, exactly. I mean, you guys don't know anything about this sport. You guys have been exposed. Exposed, bro, like exposed 100%.